Ray, it's 2022.
Yep.
I think I want to make a couple of changes.
Okay.
Sort of come through.
All right.
Okay. I've been thinking a little bit about our company structure. Now it's the beginning of the year. Kind of want to talk about it with you.
All right. What do you got planned here? What do we?
It's nothing crazy because our company is small right now, but I think just going over the general organization, I think is probably important, and just understanding the different pillars of the business and kind of setting the tone for 2022, and then talking about kind of what our potential goals might be to grow each area of the business going forward.
All right. Well, we've got our main company, right?
Yeah, we got the kind of like the
RH
holding
Investment
company,
Group,
right?
yeah.
RH Investment Group. And that's kind of the overarching parent company, I guess.
It's our brand, if you will.
Brand,
right?
yeah.
That's who people know us as.
Correct. Yep. So our branding is RH Investment Group. And what does RH stand for?
Ruben Hurto,
There you go.
not Ray Hurto. Very convenient, though.
Very convenient. So, and then under that, we have a couple different pillars of the business, right? So
Right.
we have, I guess, we have our development company,
Yep, RH Development.
RH Development. And what is, I guess, that company primarily is responsible?
That's all of our development. So
Construction.
Yeah, that's everything that we do when we build ground up or rehab. That's
Both
what
on
that's for.
on the rental and flip side or development
Yeah,
side.
so it's basically
for
the
sale and for...
Think of RH Development as like the general contractor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. And then moving to the next phase, we have the asset management.
Yeah. Asset
Pillar.
management, sort of the entity that manages and owns and accounts for all of the rental properties that we have. Yeah, stuff that we're not developing to sell. Stuff that we're
But the
keeping.
rental properties, obviously themselves, are in their own entities, correct?
Well, yeah. So it's again, that's almost like a parent company, if you will,
Yeah.
for all of the rentals, which are their own separate entities, and that's where I do all the fun back end.
But tax
Finances and tax
reporting
reporting
wise doesn't roll up
separated.
technically doesn't roll up to RH Asset Management, but it's just kind of just like a DBA,
Well, not
so
yet.
to speak. Not yet.
Yeah,
but it's
unless
kinda
we change
there.
it.
Unless we change it.
Things are very fluid all the time.
When it comes to our business, things are
Right.
fluid. We pivot.
Yeah, if we need to.
And then finally is kind of our property management pillar.
Yes, and that's new because that's something
kind of
that
a
we
n-
did last year after multiple attempts of working with property management, kind of third party. Now we've decided let's just bring it in house.
Yeah.
We have enough units where it makes sense, so we manage it ourselves. We have all the contacts with all the maintenance crews and the subs, and we have a virtual assistant. So
Yep.
she's new and
Kind of falls under all that, that umbrella.
Staying fluid and growing and
Yeah.
adapting.
It's good though. I think it's a good
I'm excited.
It's a good general step because as we grow the portfolio, bringing more things in-house and having more control over the processes.
you know what we call that? Business schools, vertical integration.
There you go. There you go. All those fun
Going
MBA
vertical,
terms.
almost like development, just building up.
And then we do have kind of a fourth pillar, I guess, that we're potentially going to launch maybe at some point. But that's kind of a special little project we got going on the side
Yeah, it's in development,
in development. And then I think
perpetual
I
development.
think overarching, right? So we have those three pillars, maybe four, and then we also have kind of our, I guess, administration back office off of like that kind of support structure that kind of supports all of the pillars overall.
Sure.
So we kind of have like our administrative.
That's the H in the RH Ventures.
There you go. We have more so
like you're in charge of the contractors, right? During
Yeah.
the construction phase, I'm in charge of all of our tax people and our bookkeeper.
Yes,
and our
so
property
like the
management,
bookkeeping,
all the contacts, we deal with.
bookkeeping, attorneys, tax prep, all those other administrative functions kind of roll up and kind of are attached to just the RH Investment Group umbrella supporting the entire organization. So then we have kind of the media, the social media, marketing, video type, all that stuff that is also associated with kind of the overall
R in RH.
The R in RH at this point. But that's like these guys right here, Alex and Nick, and kind of them supporting us and doing all the video editing and filming and all that stuff. So I guess moving forward throughout 2022, what are kind of our goals to kind of progress each of those pillars? And I guess how are we looking to progress?
Right. Well, the goal's always been the ultimate goal. The reason we do all of this is for the financial freedom that everyone talks about. So that's the forever goal. And it's not like an unachievable forever goal. It's just a goal that you want to constantly grow. So I think we've talked about some of our numbers and where we want to be, but in order to get there, we've been talking a lot during COVID, kind of sparked all this. Our trajectory was kind of here, and we want to kind of get it here. So, we're looking to do bigger projects, not necessarily do more or less projects, but just higher density, if you will. So
and I think
it's scale better.
From an organizational standpoint, I'd say that we want to continue to build those support teams, those people that help us grow the business
and add to it. Maybe we've always talked about an admin.
Always talked about bringing people on to help support us. So we can work more on the business than in the business, and I think that's something that we've struggled with in the past, and we continue to somewhat struggle with now. So maybe bringing people on or bringing in kind of some part-time PMs to help the bigger projects, right?
PM on your side, admin on our side, both of us together. Because at the end of the day, there's just so many little tasks that detract from the goal of the day. You get halfway through your day and you're like, okay, I filled out like 3 forms and ran to Home Depot. This is terrible.
Yeah. So I think just growing that piece and just growing as a business and growing personally as well. And obviously we have young kids, and so it's like that family side keeps changing. And with COVID, it's
easy. It's a dream.
It's been obviously it has its challenges with kids being out of school, classrooms closing. So just being able, but that's I guess that's the benefit of having our own business as well, right? We have the flexibility of pivoting and being able to be home.
Exactly.
And so, but it would be nice to kind of have those support roles as part of the organization to continue to help, keep the business going. So, because the problem is like if me and you are home, stuck at home, nothing's going on, right? So,
well, unless you have that support.
Correct.
And that's another reason to do bigger size projects, because then it can allow and afford for these types of roles to be brought on.
Exactly.
Because when you're doing 2 or 3 units at a time, or even 6 or 8 units, there's just not enough around capital.
Not enough meat on the bone.
Right. There's just not enough capital, cash flow, whatever you want to call it, to sustain that. But if, by bringing certain parts in-house and operating a little more lean, we can then reallocate funds to some of our long-term visions for how we operate organizationally.
Exactly.
And I know that's what we want to do.
Yep.
Because neither of us would really like to be in the weeds, if you will.
No.
So
we do not. And we shouldn't. We really shouldn't.
Right.
So but yeah, that's kind of our goal, our vision, and how our company is structured in 2022. We'd love to hear how you guys are structuring your business, how you're organizing your business, and how you're potentially, going to be growing your business this year. If, definitely hit us up in the comments. Let us know how you're doing that. If you enjoy the content, like, subscribe, hit that little bell notification for future content. And I guess...
Isn't the term smash?
Smash that like button. So I guess we'll see you on the next one, right?
Sounds good. So yeah, I guess nice to meet everybody. Are we all done now?
Yes, you can go back to work now.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Did you like the coffee?
Yeah, thanks for the coffee. Appreciate it.
A lot of syrup in there.
A little more creamer next time.
Really?
Yeah, not as much syrup.
Okay.
No, seriously, thanks.